Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Maya Kuzman and I am a crochet designer. I started my crochet business by making crochet jewelry, mainly consisting of flowers. So I thought it would be appropriate if I start my very first video tutorial by showing you guys how to make a simple flower. So in the following video, we are going to learn how to make a simple daisy, which you can use to make jewelry, embellish your clothes, bags or hats. Let's go. Before we start working on our daisy flower, I already made some samples and wanted to show you how different sizes and types of yarn will give you a variety of the same flower in different sizes. For the first one, which is considered to be micro crochet, I used an 8 DMC embroidery thread along with a 0.55 millimeters hook. Then for the second one, I used sport yarn and a 3 millimeter hook. Double knit yarn with a 4 millimeter hook and worsted yarn with a 5 millimeter hook. So you can use whatever size of yarn along with relevant hook you have at hand and try making different sizes of flower for your projects. If we compare the first one with the biggest one, you can see the difference between them. There you go. So let's start with the flower. For the daisy in this tutorial, I'm going to use a sport yarn along with a 3 millimeter hook, and you also need a tapestry needle and scissors. Take your yarn, leave a long tail, and first make a slip knot. Next, chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Join with the first stitch with a slip stitch. Now we are going to work 4 single crochets into that ring. Put the tail back, and now 4 single crochets into this ring. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we are going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we are going to slip stitch into the fourth, the fourth or the actual first stitch with a slip stitch to make them 5, because our daisy has 5 petals. Now, this is the foundation chain along with the first round. In the second round, we make chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we are going to make 2 double crochets into that same stitch, 1 and 2, chain 3, and slip stitch again into that same stitch. And our first petal is done. Now we are going to repeat this same pattern for all the other stitches, but first we slip stitch into the next stitch and then chain 3, make 2 double crochets into that same stitch, 1 and 2, again chain 3 to finish it off, and slip stitch in the same stitch. Now we are going to repeat this one for the other 3 stitches. And we are done. Now leave a long tail. Thread your needle and weave the ends. I also like to make a knot while weaving, and in case the initial knot shows here, you can just tuck in it by pulling the initial yarn tail and tying it nicely. So I'm just going to weave this in, make a knot or two so that it doesn't unravel at any point. I'm just going from the inside. You don't want your thread yarn to show at the front, so I'm just doing it in rounds. And then I get back, so this one is nicely tucked in. And as I said before, if the initial knot shows in your ring, then you just grab it with the first tail, and tuck that in as well. And with this, our daisy is done. Have fun working on your own, and thank you for watching.